this just in: New Hampshire all of a sudden is now part of America again when it's the most convenient. Our disgraced governor, Kelly Ayotte, who is a toxic masculine biological woman who hates trans, but she talks like a teenage boy, is still acts like a high school bully from Nashua High, the Nashua High South now, but back in the 80s it was the OG of Nashua High, is recently has submitted to her master, that is President Donald Trump, giving nearly 245,991 recipients that to the Trump administration, their names, addresses, and the social security numbers. This is also the reason to justify the gutting the program. Kelly is not picking or choosing privacy when it's most convenient to her, I guess. This came from Granite Post, New Hampshire, which is basically run by a bunch of Zoomers who were probably born after when WMUR-TV basically retired their Econoline microwave van, so they don't know anything about video. They just film for social media. So take their information with a grain of salt. I think the facts speak for itself. There are many people with New Hampshire receiving SNAP benefits, and it's people ranging from people with disabilities, of which Kelly Ayotte did go to my former day program about a few months ago to get attention on social media. So she's not a stranger to this, but she just uses these people as pawns or goes against the people that voted for her. Now remember, New Hampshire is the state with the least amount of power that a governor can do as a governor. There is a governor's executive council where people can do more executive power through a 5-member elected board that's elected by the state's residents in 5 districts. But Kelly, clearly having daddy issues, we know she doesn't have a healthy relationship with her biological father, is plain submissive when it's most convenient for her. And this is extremely tyrannical, and it's again trying to get rid of the people that probably voted for her in the first place. Probably people that voted for her that are in the developmental disability system, or people who are in power. She's basically giving this to the constituents. And I bet you Adam Sextoy from WMUR-TV did not probably didn't cover this or didn't ask any hard questions, because he's a soft little sex toy, hence why I call him Adam Sextoy, not Adam Sexton. And that TV station needs to be shut down by the FCC. As I said, it's the worst TV station in the United States, while WCBS 880 was probably one of the best radio stations in this country. Rest in peace, News Radio 88. Regardless, this is really, really, really bad, because again, there are many people that are impoverished in this state, or if they didn't have family or some comforts in the financial sense, they would probably be more people on the streets. And we know Kelly Ayotte hates people on the streets, and she chooses to live in Nashua. There's a lot of issues that I have with this. I think, again, mindlessly just giving personally identifiable information. People are all about privacy in the state. God forbid you take your camcorder out in public, and people will accuse you of filming people and violating your intellectual property, that is their likeness and all that. But when it comes to welfare recipients, apparently there's no privacy whatsoever. People could use this information. We know that the federal IT and IS infrastructure right now is a little bit compromised by the Nepo baby known as Elon. And again, Kelly she has no balls. She barely has any boobs. Can you tell if she's got any boobs? I don't think she's got any boobs. And she's got no spine. We know she's a stiff chick. She's always like walking like she's stiff, but she's got no spine, and she's not going to use her upper part to hold herself accountable. because the real people are the illegal aliens raping your children. They're the worst offenders. There's no such thing as white collar crime in this state, according to Kelly Ayotte. I don't see any holdback to this. I think this is a problem. And again, our state is corrupt. It's broken. But you're not going to hear that on the 6 o'clock wheel on News 9 at 6. Of course not. The state is so perfect. It could do no wrong. But it's going to hurt. You'll see more Claremonts. If you thought Claremont was bad, you thought Manchester was bad, wait till if they're going to cut the SNAP program, you're going to have more and more people that you don't think are on SNAP suffer. And I just had a conversation with the old woman about neoliberalism. This is out of the authoritarian neolib playbook. And this whole idea of voting Republicans in New Hampshire and letting it go on autopilot is highly naive. And our state is suffering, but yet everyone tells us this state is so freaking awesome. Till next time, bye-bye.